considered making my own sourdough starter from scratch, I purchased one from King Arthur Flour. I just needed some espresso powder to have on hand. There it is, fresh sourdough starter from Vermont. I also purchased a few other bread making related items. This round loaf lifter should make it easier to remove loaves of bread from a Dutch oven. A bench scraper for working with sticky dough. A dough whisk. And instructions for getting started. Add 57 grams of lukewarm water to the sourdough starter to loosen it from the container. Place contents into a large bowl. Add 227 grams of lukewarm water. Add 241 grams of all-purpose flour. Mix together. Loosely cover with plastic wrap or a shower cap and let sit overnight. The next morning, my starter was getting bubbly. It's time for the first feeding. First, stir down your starter. Measure 113 grams of the starter. Oops, I measured too much. All set. Next, we need 113 grams of water. Close enough. And last, 113 grams of flour. I'm using white whole wheat flour. Right on. Oh, whisk is too wide, so I'll have to use a spoon instead. Stir well, cover, and leave out until it's time to feed again. The rubber band shows how much the starter has risen since I fed it. When it's time to make the dough, I start with 50 grams of starter. I add 375 grams of water, 9 grams of kosher salt, and 500 grams of bread flour. Mix into a shaggy ball and perform 3 to 4 stretch and folds every 30 minutes. Cover and leave on counter overnight. Shape the dough and let rest for 30 to 60 minutes or in the refrigerator until you're ready to bake. Score the dough before baking. I really like the color and the blistering on this loaf. There's even a small ear. It's a pretty good crumb, I think. Maybe a bit overproofed, but we'll keep working on it.